Welcome back to AusSpeedruns. So coming up soon is the Here Comes Niko speed any percent speedrun by FoksMachine.
Okay, hello, I'm FoksMachine. This is Here Comes Niko. This is a 3D platformer collectathon reminiscent of Ahead in Time. I'll just jump straight into it because of the cutscene beginning. If we're ready on time now? Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. So in this game you play as Niko. They are looking for a job and they have found an offer for a professional friend. So the game is going to be us going around different areas, helping people, making friends, and getting paid for it. So just being introduced to Pepper here, who's our boss. And we're going to be starting out at home by taking a frog their lunch. So diving is going to be the main movement I use. It's a lot faster than walking, and there's a lot you can do with it that walking can't. Wall climbing as well, and that's our first coin there. So we're going to be going to the first island here, which is Hairball City. In between each island there's a little cutscene that plays. That kind of, I guess, explains the story, but more so is just, Niko talking on the phone to either their parents or their friend Sarah. So we're going to be getting one of those now. And I am just going to be spamming through the dialogue. It's not important. There's no, difference to what you choose to do or not. So we're going to be starting off with some volleyball here. Through this way. And we're definitely going to be playing volleyball by the rules here. And there we go, that's 5. So that's our first coin there. Oh, I'm going to do a coyote jump off that there to get up here. We'll be collecting these butterflies here as well. This is a cassette. You can trade 5 of them in for 1 coin to certain characters in the islands. So I'll need 30 of those while I'm running around Hairball here. There's one there. Make sure I get enough here. I'm going to be doing flowers. This is another one of the recurring quests that you can get. So there's character Gabby. She wants to tend to the garden but is too lazy to do it, so we do it for her. I'm going to be collecting this bottle here. It's a surprise tool that'll help us later. I'll explain that when we get to it. And there's Gabby. I'm going to get a coin from her. And now we're going to be going to one of the island-specific characters, which is Gunther. He's at the top of this building here. I'm getting these butterflies all I can though. 17 is low. It should be fine though. Yeah, 17 is quite low. That sucks. So Gunther is has social anxiety, so they don't want to go talk to people, but they don't want to stand up here, so we encourage them to go do so. And so we're going to be getting another cassette here, and the last couple butterflies, hopefully. So I need 30, as I said. I think I'll have 28 here, which is unfortunate, so I'll have to detour to get the rest. Yeah. This up here is Dustin. He's one of the other recurring characters. His whole thing is that he is in a high place and we have to reach him. and he'll give us a coin for it. Yeah, too short. Now we're going to be doing one of the best quests in the game. This is fishing. So there's Fisher here, he's lost his hook, so we will be the hook for him to catch these fish. There's 5 of them in each island. We'll only be doing this one, sadly, as they are quite slow. That's 4. Final one here. Cool. So that's fishing done. We're getting one more coin before we leave here, which is what we got the butterflies for. Character up here called Blissery. She really likes bugs. Not entirely sure why, but we're going to give them to her so she can. Right. Okay. So that's what you use them for. We're going to be doing a bit of tech here, hopefully. There we go, called a funny jump. You can stack momentum to move faster. Also going to use the bottle for the first time here. The bottle removes movement lock on Niko, so things that would normally lock them in place, they can move during. We're going to be using that a few times when we return to Hairball to save a bit of time with that. So coming into the second island here, this is Turbine Town. There's a few things here. We've got more flowers, more volleyball, and a couple of other things that we're doing. Oh. So the turbine, that one, is off because there's no wind. So we're going to go turn the wind on here. We're going to go through these Torii gates to wake up the wind dragon and ask them to turn the wind back on. So we can go get the coin from the turbine over there. Going to play some more volleyball. This one's quite difficult. It can go wrong pretty easily, so hopefully it doesn't. I'll pay attention a bit though. Okay, cool. Nope. So there are 2 volleyball players. There's Tristan and Trixie. They kind of alternate between the levels as to who you play against. But it's the same game, just a different environment that you're playing in. Oh, I missed that. The hitboxes on the flowers can be a bit suspect at times. So those flowers done. We'll talk to Gabby here. I've tried to set up a trick on that dialogue box. We'll see if I get it once we get to the top of the turbine here. I'm going to be doing a bit of a skip here. Normally you'd have to go collect a key to open this block so that you can climb up the turbine, but if I count to 18, 16, 17, 18. I can just barely make that jump and skip having to do that. Unfortunately, I didn't get the trick there. There's a trick called speed dating, which if you skip dialogue with the correct timing, you can overlap or like roll the skip timer into another dialogue, and you're able to leave it quicker than you normally would be able to. You can do it anywhere, but that's the easiest place to do it. So that's Turbine done. We will be coming back to both Hairball and Turbine right now, actually. We're going to be getting 1 coin in Salmon Creek here. And then returning to do quests that have opened up since we left. So we're going to be getting this here as a phone sheet. There are 2 of these in the game, and they unlock missions in previous areas. Grabbing that key here, and then going behind the waterfall. And another cassette here, and 1 coin before we leave. So we'll be coming back here a little bit later, but we have a few things to do back in Turbine and Hairball. First of all, we're going to be playing an arcade here. There are a number of arcades in the game, and they're kind of self-contained challenge areas. There's one where you have to just reach the goal, and then another where you have to get, oh, nice back dive, 5 dog bones like this one. And there is a trick here, which I'm not going to go for because it can soft-lock the game, but you can save about a second when you pick up this coin here by opening the bottle. And speaking of the bottle, oh, not quite. There's a 1-frame window where you can open the bottle to cancel the momentum lock from NPCs there. I'm going to be using it here to skip this animation here. Saves about 5 seconds. I don't have to walk from over there. That will be the end of the bottle, sadly, as you can only open it in areas that you found it. And since I only got the one from here, I can't use it elsewhere. Going to be doing another arcade here. And there is a difficult jump in this one, so see if I can get that. Not too consistent with it. I missed it. Damn. You can collect this bone and land on the big umbrella here in 1 jump, and it saves quite a lot of time, but I am not great at it. So we're going to go back to Salmon Creek now. This is the longest area in the game. So there's quite a lot to do here. We do have time for donations, as most of this is repeat stuff, if you have any.
Yeah, so it's fun to remind the upcoming incentives. So we have the incentive for the any % bonus run for Smile for Me, which is currently we are at $40 and we have $160 left to meet the incentive. And the second incentive after that is the upcoming marriage speedrun on the Elder Scrolls V. So it's another $200 incentive, and we are currently at $25. So if any viewers want to watch any of those runs, donate right now. And just want to announce the donation by C. These Nuts Virginia of $375. So with the message, donation to speedrun ending cancer, smiley face. Thanks a lot for that very generous donation. So yeah, he's been matching the donation for he's been matching viewers' donation for like the past few hours. And also, you just have another $15 donation for Chess Enjoyer. With the comment, good luck, Fox. The bad tips and Dream Surfer is all watching you and cheering you on. Thank you. Back to you, Fox.
Thank you. So there was the tree. We call him the RN tree. You have to bonk him anywhere from 1 to 5 times to get a coin. I got kind of lucky there with 3. You can lose a lot of time to him not being particularly kind. So we're going to be handing more cassettes in here. and then talking to Dustin again. So yeah, this is Mitch. There's also Maya, who is the other character we can give cassettes to. And we'll see her in the next area. So got one more coin, and 2 more cassettes here, and then we'll go to the next area. Do another funny jump off this tent here to save time walking over. Oh, well, I missed it anyway, that sucks. Okay, so we're coming into public pool. This is one of the shorter areas, but it is quite intensive. We're pretty much doing something at all times. We're going to be seeing a slight routing change that the game had recently, where we're going to be picking up a different cassette than we normally would, which is this first one right here. There is a setup to get this quickly. Hopefully I can. I did, nice. So we're going to be talking to Detective Frog, who definitely isn't 3 frogs in a trench coat. So a murder has occurred and we need to find the culprit. This is Block Breaking Arcade. This one can be pretty difficult because the breakable blocks are kinda, there we go, kinda janky in this game. Okay, that went fairly well. And now we're going to solve the murder. So some crime happened here. And we already know who's done it. Got a couple more things to do before we can solve the mystery though. So now we get to talk to Mai, who's the best character in the game. Not sure how she can play cassettes with a CD player, but we'll let her do her, I suppose. Oh. Come on, Niko. There we go. We got 2 more cassettes. Well. And we're going to go solve the mystery here. So, the unfortunate victim was a pool floaty, and this child stabbed it with a pair of scissors because they're a big kid now and don't need a pool floaty. So we're going to get a coin for that. And now we can leave the public pool. Coming into the second last area here, the bathhouse. This is where things get difficult. We have the 2 hardest tricks in the game in the next 5 minutes, so hopefully those go well. Some more dialogue. There's a few interesting things that happen in bathhouse, which I will get to once we make our way in there. going to be getting a cassette here. A little off. There we go. And then we're going to be doing one of the other recurring missions, which we haven't seen yet, which is the Turtles. So this is Lewis here, and his husband Sershal is looking for him. So he's lost. We have to return him to Sershal within a certain requirement. With this one, I can only jump or dive once, which I did over there. So I need to use the air vent here to get up to the top. Now this is probably the second hardest tricking game. Dust Hog. I'm going to... That was too high. So you coyote jump off this wall, and it gives you just enough height to... Ah, dang. Okay, I'll do the backup. Gives you just enough height to be able to clip the side of the roof and skip a whole like a key and block and stuff that you'd have to do to get up here normally. So we're getting the last couple of coins here. I'm going to be doing a little bit more painting. We've done a few times already. And then handing the last 10 cassettes in to get the last 2 coins we need. Mai can be a bit rude here. If I jump too far away from her, which I haven't, she just won't let me hand the cassettes in, and I'll have to walk back over to her. Lose time. Oh. And then Mitch, and that's the last coin there. So we're going to be going to Tadpole HQ, which is the company that's hiring us as a professional friend. And normally there's a 15 coin requirement that I'd need to get to finish the game, but there's another trick we can do to skip that, which I'll explain when we get there. So Pepper has retreated to his office at the top of the tallest building here, and we're going to go climb it. So he did ask us to get 15 coins, but we're not going to do that. So the top of this area here, there's an air current that pushes you down to prevent you from climbing. But that air current only works when you're in the air. If you're sliding on a wall like that, you can completely skip it. And that's just saved about 10, 12 minutes. Hardest trick in the game, by the way. So coming in here to the final interview with Pepper. As you should do in all job interviews, just say yes to everything they say. It's worked out well for me, so... Okay. So now Pepper sent us home and said that he'll get back to us soon about the job. And on the train ride, Niko is going to meet their dad here, who says that he's very proud of what they've done and hopes that the interview went well and that they get the job. So time is coming up here in about a minute, so do get ready on that. And time. So that was, here comes Niko. Hope everyone enjoyed that. That was a pretty good run. Was that it? Yeah, that's not too bad. Well, yeah, appreciate everyone watching. Enjoy the rest of the marathon.
Thank you, FoksMachine, for that incredible showcase of Here Comes Niko. And we have a $15 donation by Radio DK with no comment. Thank you. I just want to remind everyone that we are at AusSpeedruns. We are doing speedrun events to raise money for charity. And for this event, we are raising money for Game on Cancer, a charity which funds early cancer researchers who are working across all areas of cancer research. And with that, my hosting shift is coming to an end. So again, thank you.
Hey AusSpeedruns community, I'm Steph from the Game on Cancer team at Cure Cancer. I wanted to say a huge thank you for all your generosity and support over the past 2 years. In that time, the AusSpeedruns community has raised more than $100,000 for Cure Cancer. These crucial funds help kickstart bright new ideas from emerging researchers across Australia to find cures for all different types of cancer. If you'd like to learn more about the cancer research projects your donations have funded, you can visit our website. Thanks again for your ongoing support and enjoy the stream.
Alrighty, I am Kenora. I will be your host yet again for the next few runs. Up next, we do have Crimson Sea G-Squad Mode Percent by On L. Make sure to stick around if you're interested in that run. And just an update on our donation incentives. The Smile For Me bonus run is at 40 out of $200. If you'd like to see that fun little bonus run by Noops there, make sure to include in your donation message about that run. The same about the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim bonus run Marriage. Make sure to donate for those if you'd like to see them. Thank you.